to a Western market.
What's your view on the M&A market? Do you see a consolidation coming, similar to what we saw in the console space?
Yeah. So I do believe eventually consolidation will happen, right? 2014 was a big year. A good example is, it's not completely game, but Facebook acquired Oculus, Amazon acquired Twitch, right? Microsoft acquired Minecraft. These are really good examples of different way of consolidations. People see that how a big player could be successful in the mobile gaming market. And also within the mobile gaming market, I think between 2009 through 2012, people are go. I want to grow. This is amazing, explosive growth opportunity. So people buying. Some people learn painful lesson. Some people had some success, including ours. But between 2012 through now, I think a lot of mobile gaming company are trying to figure out what's happening in there, including trying to digest the company that they acquire, how to optimize it, how to run it better, how to create a hit. And now, including myself, it starts seeing who is the winner in which genre, who is a strong player in each market. And it kind of map is really clearing out what has to be done. So I foresee M&A transaction or strategic investment transaction will eventually go up. I don't know if it's going to be in the range of 2014, but definitely 2015 is kind of quiet. But doesn't mean that people are not interested. People are definitely interested. But it's all about supply and demand. I think potential targeted company, they still have a cash from prior transactions. And they're trying to figure out what's the right valuation for those targeted company. Also, the big player kind of know what they need to acquire to grow from here. But the targeted company might not be ready for that transaction. So I will foresee it could be quiet this year, later this year, and possibly next year. But they're definitely interested out there. So when the timing pop up, I think you start seeing the transaction happen.
Do you see increased user acquisition costs as a driver for acquisitions?
Absolutely. I do believe user acquisition cost is continue to go up. CPI basis, if I take a look at today's CPI, absolutely CPI is double, if not triple, in past 3 years. Which means for anyone to justify to acquire an additional user, you have to have high lifetime value of the LTV. We call it LTV. At certain point, it's almost impossible to create such a high LTV to acquire a user. So only way for anyone to justify to acquire a user is you think that you can actually convince that player to actually play multiple games, right? Or you actually acquire a user today before the cost goes up. So one strategy to acquire a user is absolutely utilization premium AP. The other way is really create a successful hit today, somehow figure out how to retain those users, and you can actually retain those users for future game. Today's digital market, still branding company like Coca-Cola, PepsiCo, Audi, McDonald's, all those big guys still spending vast majority of their money on non-digital media, including magazines and TV commercial. But eventually, those big players will figure out, wait a minute, people are actually spending more time looking at the smartphone than other media, so they will come in. And when they come in, they don't really care about click or conversion or monetization. They really want to have CPM. So naturally, I do think the CPM will go up, which means CPC will go up, and CPI will go up really extremely high. Okay. And for a seller's perspective, let's say if I'm on Facebook, I want to have a branding as on my platform versus a non-IP based game, right?
Sure.
So I think the supply and demand will definitely drive the market, user acquisition market to go up.
What's your M&A interest? What kind of what is within mobile gaming is most interesting, and how do you look at evaluating those potential companies?
So we always try to create structural advantage over other people in the mobile gaming market. I think there are 3 ways to create the structural advantage. The one is, I talked about IP, either creating our own IP or acquiring IP. That's one way, because IP attracts a lot of audience. The second way is actual piece of technology or game system. If someone has really sticky, successful piece of assets, and we value them. Some of them are recreatable, but some of them are not recreatable because it's really unique, and we value those technology. And then finally, the user, right? Even we think we're going to be able to actually create the exact same piece of software by ourselves, but if someone has tens of millions of users already, it might be easier for us to acquire that game or that company instead of recreating that assets and trying to acquire user. Because again, CPI is going up, right? So when we look at actually targeted company, we try to value those 3 pieces, right? User base, piece of technologies, and and then IP. And combined basis, if the offer price, will be determined, and then if two companies agree, then the transaction will take place.
Do you also look at non-mobile gaming company?
That's correct. DNA is considered as mobile internet company. Clearly, gaming is the most monetizing market out of mobile internet, so we have to be dominant player here. But we think that opportunity within mobile internet is amazing. Particularly, we are focusing on 3 aspects. One is new platform. Becoming a platform is really best way to be successful and stabilize your success. So we're constantly looking for new opportunity or new technology that could be next platform, right? The second thing is new technology, right? AR, VR, robotics, any new technology that people don't have today, that's really interests us. And then finally, I think last piece is disruptive technology. I'm talking about something similar to Uber, Airbnb. They're legacy industry that has massive amount of economy, but still the technology hasn't been disrupting those industries. So we're definitely looking for opportunity to be a part of those disrupting players.
Okay, excellent. Thank you so much, Shintaro.
Thank you. Thank you so much.